Hey, welcome to Lead Loud. My name is Richard Mulholland. I am the founder and chief evangelist of Presentation Powerhouse Missing Link. Now, every week in this channel, I try to answer a question for you around presentation or persuasion or public speaking. And this week is no different. This week, in fact, I want to revisit and go a bit deeper or give you another tip around a question that I answered a few weeks ago. And that was this: how do I keep track of all my ideas? Today, I want to share with you an app that has really revolutionized the way I do it. It's a variation on an app that you may already be using. So I hope you stick around to see it. So the question to the answer, how do you answer or keep track of all your ideas, is relatively simple. You do it with idea traps. We have to become masters of setting idea traps. Now, I believe ideas are a lot like hummingbirds. They arrive, they show up, they flap around, you have them, you're all excited, they're beautiful, and they disappear. Our job is to capture them and frame them and curate this gallery of these great ideas that the future version of you gets to enjoy. Now, in the previous video, which I'll link up here, if you're not watching this on YouTube, definitely pop across to YouTube and have a look at that. I speak to you about how to create this gallery and what tools and tricks to use for that. Today, I want to chat to you a little bit more about just how to trap it in the first place. And there's a tool I use for this. It's actually a great tool. I always keep it kind of set up. I've actually got it set up to go on the front page of my phone. So if I just double tap anywhere on here, boom, it'll appear. And this tab is called Brain Toss. It's a really great little bit of kit. I highly recommend it and I'm really loving it. So basically what happens if you have a look here at this video is I go in and I double tap on my desktop, double click over there, and then I do a recording. So, do a video on Brain Toss, then I hit send, it's gone. And then I can click text and I can say, text, or text, do that, great. And then send that off as well. It's brilliant, and that's it. And I like it. It sends location-based data, things like this. That's pretty rad that you can utilize to do that. Another thing you can do is you can actually just use your phone's built-in share ability. So what you can see here is I've opened up my share. I've got this book that I want to read, The Meaning of Life by Jason Werbeloff and Mark Oppenheimer. Click on that, great, off it goes, share it with myself, and then I can see that later. And then what's nice is you can then at that point decide what you want to do with it. Now, obviously one of the cool things about it that I really like, because there is some of these mail to yourself apps, but they tend to be just write text and send it. This one, it's got a camera built in, it's got photographs, and it's got geotag location so that you can actually get the context. Like, why did I send this? Oh yes, I was at, Simply Asia with Mike and I saw this and that's why I wanted to send it. Great. You can also trigger multiple email addresses to send it to, which is particularly cool, especially say if you used a tool like Trello, because then what you can do is you can actually just use your Trello board's built-in email address. If you didn't know, all Trello boards have an email address, and you can just send that message straight to your Trello board, even choosing which column it's going to appear in. What I do, I go straight to my inbox. I use an email tool called Superhuman, which is incredible. So it goes straight into my inbox, and that's how I process it. So basically what will happen is it will come in, I will go and I'll click on that. This is the first one. You can see the audio file attached there. Once that's done, great. I can just, I don't need to play with the audio, just, mark that as done. Great, that's gone. Then I can go over to the one on text, have a look there, that's it. And again, you can see the thing that's blurred out is where I sent it from. Now this one, I want to maybe look at this later. So then I just hit H, say tomorrow at say, 10 a.m. Cool. So tomorrow at 10 a.m., it's now going to appear back in my inbox. Gone, and there we go, inbox 0. So that is fantastic. Once it comes back in there, then I can decide what I want to do with it later. Do I want to file it to one of these other idea trap tools? I happen to use Roam Research, and we use Notion as well, but you could use tools like Mem or Evernote or whatever it is you do. So that's it, a really great tool to capture ideas, quick things you want to do, nice little voice notes of ideas you have. It transcribes the whole voice note for you, sends it to you, and gives you the audio. An amazing little tool. Oh, and one of the things I really like about it, it's not a subscription model. You just pay once for the app and it's yours forever. So that's it. You can hopefully utilize it to go out there and trap all these great ideas that you had. It's called Brain Toss. I hope you enjoy it. If you've used it for something cool, let me know in the comments below. And that's it for this week. I hope this has been valuable for you and helpful for you. If you have enjoyed it, hit like. If you've really enjoyed it, hit subscribe. And we'll see you again next time. Until then, lead loud. Peace.